And we are back.
Don't forget your gavel this time.
Oh, wow. I'm super trash. I'm super...
Wow.
I'm super trash. I can't believe that. Episode 75. This podcast is in order.
I like that gavel much better.
That's my super trash gavel.
That's like defeated gavel.
That's my super trash
75.
gavel. Yeah. We're here on New Year's Day. Everybody's guilty. Everybody's not guilty. I don't care. Go home.
Need your bah humbug
This
hat
course
back
adjourned.
again.
I can't believe I forgot my gavel. Like, this is what.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
You know, but see, that's why I'm super trash.
Because I fucking hate the gavel.
Because you hate the gavel, and I'm like.
But that made it so much better for me.
I believe you. Like, you forgot your little.
You forgot your little fucking stupid
you bang
little
bang. You ain't want to bang bang today, motherfucker. Like, unbelievable. This is ridiculous. I fucked up the last episode. This is a mess.
You did. So you're just going keep going.
So you're just going to keep going.
What is that?
That's how I felt about Iggy Azealia. Like that was literally the first thought to pop in my head. Dead ass. Like, so you're just gonna keep going.
So you really fucked up this whole episode.
I did. I butchered it, but it's all good. You know, we live and we learn. Tables turn. Bridges burn.
I guess you have to watch episode 76, which was recorded before 75.
You had to be there. You had to be there.
If you're not there,
what you
then
thought?
you're not there.
Netflix gonna have all the fun?
You don't know.
I'm moving shit around. I'm moving and shaking around. Fate 2. We're with one hot take. There you go. There goes your whole episode. Can we get into that? Since I fucked up the episode, can we just go crazy?
Iggy Azealia, or you want to go to
Iggy Azealia.
Netflix?
I want to get into the official Bandersnatch review.
Okay.
Nah, I don't remember it.
Yeah, you do. It was the video game with the blonde hair guy and the...
First of all, can I just say that salute to Black Mirror. Right? I feel like Black Mirror is just toying with us.
For getting the name right.
Black Mirror? It's because I just looked at it. I definitely would have said Blacklist if I didn't just look at it on the laptop. I'm not even gonna take the credit for that for 1 second.
That's fine, because I was calling Bird Box, but I can't even remember. Whatever
like,
one it is.
What is it called? Bird Box. But Black Mirror is fucking toying with us with the future. Because I feel, I think we talked about it before, like, when this
alternate endings.
Right. This specific Bandersnatch is supposed to be based in 1984. And I think, like, damn, in 1984, where we thought we would be was where Black Mirror is showing us.
Yeah.
You know, like, as far as
we always think we're going to be way ahead.
We always think we're going to be way ahead.
Yeah.
But we're to the point now where I feel like, all right, we got this shit. It's just a matter of this is what's going to happen if the public gets it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like when I watch these things like Black Mirror, they're fucking toying with like where technology really is.
Like they know already.
Right. Like if you could program Alexa and program all this shit and
they already know. And plus everything has to be like
dynamics.
Like approved and whatever. So it takes years and years and years and years for approval. It takes years and years for like perfection on, you know, developing things like that. So they already got the shit. They're just tweaking it now, you know what I mean?
And that's what the scary shit is. So Bandersnatch. I saw that a comedian it said a comedian bandersnatched in quotation marks her entire day with her mom.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, what the fuck is a Bandersnatch? I truly didn't get it. I was like, what the fuck is a Bandersnatch? And like I'm like, what? Like, you know, I thought it was like a term that I'm like, I don't know what I'm late on. But, like, okay. But I saw that the comedian was making like, all right, me and my mom are gonna go to a coffee shop. Should I get whatever, option A or option B, or like, hey, there's a cat here. Right. Should option A happen or option B? And people were, and whatever she did, she was like, I lost my mom. Should I A, call her phone, or B, cry. And everyone voted cry, and she put up a selfie of her, like, you know, fake crying, and she was like, guys, this isn't helping. So, but I went through that, and I just was like, oh, okay, I guess that's what Bandersnatching is. Then our Netflix decompress, so Bandersnatch on the top, boom. Done. I forget how it opened. Did I have to make a choice in the very beginning? Oh yeah, yes. No, it
vibrates too, which is like what the fuck. So it vibrates, and then you have to make a choice, and you actually have to choose, and it actually does
like affect the outcome of.
But some of it is like not really in your control.
Sure, and I guess that was the whole point of the programmer. I forget his name.
Colin.
No, Colin was the kid from Toy Story. I think that was him. Got a bounty on that kid. I should look it up, but we don't care about facts here. I said that in this podcast.
I just ask questions.
Right. But the kid was a programmer, and it was based off of a book. Right.
Mm-hmm.
See that now, like that was the whole like.
If we're giving away, I mean,
I don't care about spoiler alerts.
So the kid's mom died, and it was one of his mom's books she had.
Oh, that's I missed it. How he came across? Because now I remember the dad.
You know, now that we're talking about it, I really have no idea what the fuck was going on in that movie. Like, have no fucking I don't know if he was crazy or. Were they did they actually set him up for this whole thing, or
see you got lost in it? It kind of makes you want to read Bandersnatch now. Like it kind of makes you want to go back.
I don't really want to read a book, but
nope.
That book was like this fucking thick. Thanks. Nah, thanks. I'm good on that. If there's a blog post on it, I'll read like a blog post enough.
Version of,
I need a straight to the point. That's why I didn't go to college, because I knew I'm not gonna read that shit and retain it. I'm not gonna.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
My brain doesn't work that way.
It doesn't. I get it, because it doesn't mean anything.
I'm just like, move it. Give me the important stuff.
And give me the facts, and let's get on with it.
Move it along.
Unless we're on the podcast and we just spew random information.
Podcast facts.
Spew podcast.
But you know what? I do my fucking due diligence.
No, with actual things. So that's why I respect you don't want to read Bandersnatch. Anyway.
No, but yeah, exactly. But like even this stuff that we talk about, which doesn't matter and won't matter next month, but like. This stuff, I still research a little bit on it.
But you won't read Bandersnatch.
No.
Totally understand.
This much?
Versus...
Of a book?
A couple New York Times articles.
Definitely. New York Times.
How did you feel about making the choice? Because we talked about... It's fucking insane that we talked about alternate endings. I don't know.
I feel like... I don't really want to have to think when I'm watching a movie.
You want to just
tell me what's happening.
You shouldn't let me in control. See, that's how I remember Colin. Because I was like, kill that motherfucker. Like, the dad, kill that motherfucker too.
But I don't want a choice, because then I'm like, well, what if? And then if you make the choice, then I'm like, well, I would have picked the other one. You know, I feel like that's just...
Your movie, and that's the beauty of Bandersnatch, that your movie will probably go totally different.
Yeah.
If you actually wanted to think about it.
I don't care.
But it was more...
But if I have a choice, if you make a decision that is not my top decision, I'm going to be like thinking about like, well, I wouldn't have chosen that. And then I feel like it could cause arguments with couples. Like I didn't want him to kill him.
If you cared enough to read Bandersnatch, we probably would have argued about it. Like, why do you want to kill him? And I'd be like, fuck him. And you'd be like, what? Do you think that's smart? And I would have been like, no, it's a Netflix game. So it may have really caused a riff.
Yeah.
But see, and that's why I think it was also Netflix testing us. Like,
it was.
All right, how far would they go? We just talked about alternate endings.
How many times will you rewatch this? Can they keep? They obviously can keep track of that. Okay, so they definitely.
Netflix knows we're talking about this right the fuck now.
Alexa is downstairs, thank God.
No, she's upstairs.
Creepy bit. No, she isn't.
You didn't move it? I thought you moved it. No, I'm just kidding. I hope that Is that shit? Where is the Alexa? Where are you? Where actually? Well, yeah, like that's how it all starts.
I don't like her.
You right.
Where are we at?
That Bandersnatch could have caused a messy divorce.
Yeah, could have. But I feel like if it would have been earlier, I know where I was going. I feel like if it would have been earlier in the day, I would have just kept like going back and seeing if it went, and I would have just wasted my whole fucking day with that shit. I don't want to waste my whole day with a movie.
I bet.
Just you know what? I should have.
Not majority, but like the average user. I guess I can't speak for everyone. In another point in my life, I could see myself like doing it, but now I'm like, no, I got an hour to kill. Like this is, it's not that serious.
But like, I could see if it caught me on the right day.
That's why I say like on a maybe I don't know if we watched it on a Christmas or you know what I'm saying, like a day where you're guaranteed sitting down for 6 hours, nothing's happening. Right. Maybe we went back, or maybe we could actually always go back and just do it.
Yeah.
But
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Just entertain me. I don't want to have to be involved.
Okay.
I'm lazy.
Gotcha. I'm rolling.
Decompressing does not involve making decisions for a fucking movie.
Right.
Just tell me. I just want to be entertained. I don't want to have to brain.
See, with me, I'd know I'd be in... like, when you play... like, Grand Theft Auto did that. Like, Grand Theft Auto, like, 4 did that. Like, if they wanted to get, like, a person like me, you'd be like, no, really make this shit make a difference. You know what I mean? Like when you play a game like fucking Red Dead Redemption, where you could like kidnap someone and feed them to a bear. Like that's a lot of fucking options. Just like, should you kill Colin or not kill Colin? It's like I don't fucking know. Like, I mean, I'll make the choice. Obviously,
did ask if you wanted to bury him or chop him up.
Chop that motherfucker up, and he didn't even do it. Like that was the whole. That's why I was like, oh well, you didn't even fucking dog dug him up anyway. It led me to like a dead end. Like I was like, it was like, do you want to chop up the dad in a bathtub or some shit, or I forget? Oh no, he chopped him up in a bathtub, but something else happened that it made me go back. So then I killed him with the ashtray, and then I feel like it made me go back from that too. Like I feel like
I don't remember. It was very confusing. Again, I have no idea what the fuck was going on. I just know
that's the thing where it could have ended.
We were in control, but not really in control.
That was the whole point of Bandersnatch. There you go.
You're in control, but not really.
I guess. I'm not going to say it's... And that leads us to our next topic, kind of.
Okay.
Like, with reading this shit about athletes and their tattoos. It had me thinking, like, you don't really own anything. You really don't. Like you buy a house, right? You buy the shit outright.
Right.
No mortgage. It's your house. You own this fucking house. Stop paying your taxes. You can even go some years probably.
But like
the government is coming to board that motherfucker up.
That is like, I get what you're saying, but like this shit is just greed. It's just greed. Like the fact that when you tattoo something on someone, like, I get it's your art, but like,
sure.
And they paid for it. They paid for it.
Because I think you're onto something. For the listeners, I happened to see a New York Times article. Was here somewhere. Athletes that don't own their tattoos. And again with video games, I was an avid Madden player, and Madden, that's one thing that always fucking annoyed me, that the players didn't have their tattoos. It was annoying. Like Kaepernick got his sleeve because of that. Like they put it in later. Like they patched it in the game because he became a big player. But like Odell gets his, but everyone else, like, no. And it just annoyed me because the game, like if you're gonna make it realistic, right, it's got to be fucking realistic.
But now you know why.
I don't know. Fast forward like 10 plus years later, I just discovered why. I was like, tattoo artists feel like, I'm not gonna say, should I say feel like, or they have the right to? I'll just go with it. Tattoo artists are suing game right. They're gonna fucking pick apart. Are suing game developers for their art. So, for example, if your Lindsay here is full of tattoos. Yeah, could you imagine, like, someone who did your tattoos?
Being like,
oh, wait, that's my koi fish there, YouTube. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, wait, fam, what? Like, I was, you know what I was thinking? I was like, I gotta call Bob about this. Like,
but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like, I guess because I was just around the industry, that like I feel like I wouldn't get tattooed by somebody who would do that. You know what I mean? Like I feel like
it's a certain kind of
person. Like it's a certain kind of greedy,
tattoo,
like
to be like, hey, that's my art on LeBron.
Right, like what do you need for it though? I don't understand. Like I don't understand. And I know it's more of the video game thing. Is that what they're
everybody see that's
or is it just showing it on TV? It's not showing it on TV, right? It's just if they redo it in a video game, correct?
Correct. If a video game developer takes that and puts it in his simulation. But now we could have two conversations at once, maybe, with when we talk Fortnite.
Once someone pays for it, like what?
That's why I think we could have the same conversation with two different areas. Let me get these names right here. The backpack kid with the fucking Alfonso Ribeiro. I've never said that name before. You know who that is?
Nope.
Carlton from the Fresh Prince. I knew Alfonso, yeah. And 2 Milli with the Milli Rock. They are all three of those. Well, those are the major players. The 2 Milli with the Milli Rock is December 6th. Alfonso Ribeiro is the 17th. The backpack kid is the 18th. Their lawsuits. They're suing Fortnite for using their likeness to their dance in their game, right? And and that's a big thing with Fortnite is the dancing and the shit that makes it relatable. Boxers, there's been boxing matches where boxers will do like the Fortnite shit like mid round, and the other person will do it. You know how the two Fortnite players walk up to each other and dance. Mm-hmm. Boxers did that, or like guys will do it at the weigh-in. You know what I'm saying? So it became like a fucking pop culture phenomenon, Fortnite. So that's why when they put these dances in the game originally, it was just all good. I don't know.
No, it was all good because it was a free fucking game.
Sure.
And now everybody knows that this free game has made so much fucking money.
$3 billion profit.
They're like, oh, wait a minute. I want to get some of that because, like, why does everybody need a piece of that? Why does everybody need a piece of that?
Fortnite single-handedly grossed a $3 billion profit for Epic Games in 2018.
Good for them.
And now has over 200 million players. That's fucking insane.
What are you going to get at, like, if they took the Carlton or the, the backpack dance or whatever, if they took it all out of the game, they could just do some other stupid dance and it would still be making $3 billion.
that's like, crazy.
Your dance didn't do shit for Fortnite.
I think
you don't deserve anything for that.
You don't deserve anything.
You're a fucking
even
piece
if they
of
use
shit.
this
No,
dance.
you're a piece of shit. Like, you should have credits at the end of the game. Like, this fucking
like,
dance
yo, by the way, we took the Carlton.
Fuck. Like, sure, I would actually just take it out of the game and be like, here's $20,000, piss off.
That's the crazy shit.
Piss off.
They're gonna settle for fucking whatever they settle for because
they should kick the dance out.
So like now,
they should just omit the dance and do their own fucking dance. And then
that would be a good way to just be like, all right, here's 200 bands out of the two. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's really a $20,000 lawsuit for regular people, right? But like, here you go. Here's 200 bands. Have a good one.
Right.
Nice. See ya. We made $3 billion.
We don't need
our lawyers would be like they could. Right. So if you just patch it out and move on with it. So now moving back to. That's why I also feel like it's a little different where when it is a dance though. Like the fucking...
Can anybody do the dance? Yes. So what the fuck does it matter?
Sure.
Can I not do the dance? No, I can't. But would I be allowed to? Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
But see, you're funny. But see, with a... what was this? Oh, with the tattoo artists, right? See, that's where I kind of feel like... See, I do... It's a weird... It's a tricky area. Right? Because I feel like if a tattoo artist draws some shit on you, or draws a tattoo on you, like, that's for you. You know what I mean? Like, he did that for you. It's on your... And
whatever you want to do with it.
Take a quick sidebar.
It's your body.
I was actually... When I used to watch Ink Masters, I remember the one specific artist. I forget his name. Whenever he did a clock... he would tattoo the time he was born. Do you remember that? Did you ever see that?
Yeah, I think
tattooed
so.
the time he was born on the. I remember, like, whatever he was doing, they were like, "Wait, why didn't you ask the time? Like, what is this time?" And they're like, "Oh, that's a tattoo." And when I do a clock, I always do the time I was born. I thought that was the most selfish shit ever. I would be like, "Yo, if that dude fucking put a clock on me years ago, and now I didn't realize, like, he didn't even ask me what time I want, and he put his fucking birthday."
You're a dumbass.
Like, I would be. See, that's what I'm saying. If a clock is on me, I'm thinking about that's going through my brain. So that right, but I just thought it was like a really selfish thing. So
I think it's funny, but go ahead.
No, that's why I'm rolling both ways, right? So, but like,
if you don't tell me a time, I'm gonna put whatever time I want to put on it.
So I get when tattoo artists freehand things. Mm-hmm. It's their drawing, it's their shit, and some tattoo artists don't even want to cover people's shit up because they're like, it's not mine. Right. I don't want my end result to come out. Right. Like half, 75% because I got to cover up this shit. Right. So I respect that too. But if you give, like, for them to sue a game developer is like, wait, over somebody else's skin?
Yeah, like, they paid for it. It's not like they got tattooed and walked out and didn't pay for it.
And that upcharge was sick. For a tattoo on LeBron, you just, for some shit that you would have got for...
I wouldn't say that.
What?
Because, like, I know people that upcharge people because of money. Like, you shouldn't upcharge people. So I feel
meant, when I said sick, I meant, like, a lot. I didn't mean sick, like, good job. You know how I feel about that. Like, I mean that, like, that upcharge was ridiculous. Like, the same shit he puts on a regular person who walks into the shop, when an NBA All-Star calls him, but what I'm saying is you got yours from this guy that you got that you tattooed in the league. You got yours.
Yeah.
Now you want another back end, right.
Something super nice.
And you're gonna. I could be wrong here, but I guarantee that they're not tattooing LeBron like these.
And only LeBron, like you're getting mad clients from him.
And then your fucking price goes up. Right. So that's why I feel like you can't, like, I'm not really rolling. I get it's your art.
You already get it. You already
you got yours, right? You got it. You gave your that's the price
if
of
he liked your work, he's gonna spread it. Somebody's gonna know where he gets his work done.
And to hear that there's nothing here. What's going on?
I'm out of water too.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no water. There's nothing. There's Red Bull. We don't drink that shit.
Here.
What?
The wine. I
get that, but I mean, there's no water here. There's no water there. I mean, this is not a problem. This is the easy part.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not rolling with tattoo artists.
No,
I got a cold bottle. Maybe if I hear, you're not rolling with. It's a creative thing, though, kind of. Like, say you invented the fucking cha-cha slide or the electric slide, or like, it's the same shit. Like, it's kind of different to me. It's like a song. No, you're not rolling. Okay. Like, I guess this is the first one we'll have to just agree to disagree. But it's like
okay, if
you come up with the fucking merengue or whatever, I don't even know that this is the merengue.
To do the merengue.
No, but if I see if nobody was ever fucking on stage doing this and or whatever that shit is, like what does Odell do? Mm-hmm. The salsa, whatever the shit that is. We've never seen another human being do that. And Odell came and was doing that shit whenever he scored. And Fortnite put. When I see this and I think of Odell...
No, but then it would be the fucking... Who created the fucking salsa?
That's why I just...
Well, why aren't they suing fucking...
See, that's why... I guess that was a bad example, so I just proved your point. I guess I'm...
Thank you. I appreciate that.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll take that on that. Okay, but... Right. I'm rolling in that sense. But for the sake of whoever invented the salsa... No? Okay, fine.
It's a dance.
Okay.
These people are just mad they didn't actually make anything off of it. I feel like that's what the problem is. Like,
no, that's really what it boils down to. Like, it boils down to greed 100%.
Right. If you created a dance, then be a fucking dancer. There's so many dancers on fucking Instagram that have like they go on tour. They have millions
go
plus
dance behind.
followers.
Iggy Azealia needs a dancer right now. So you could probably...
Ouch.
Oh, come on. Ouch.
I
didn't...
Yeah. Seriously.
At least I cared to look. Shit. I went and found that shit. I cared. Iggy Azealia was there and didn't give a fuck. So, no, I'm not the bad guy.
That's bad.
I got
She's thinking about the book her ex gave her before having a baby with somebody else.
Dang. And other... New classic. And other devastating news. I'm gonna get
devastating news.
WNEP-TV to help me out with this one. A Dunkin' Donuts was closed after a fire.
A coffee shop in Shamokin is closed.
Wait, first of all, can I tell
Shamokin?
You say a teenager is responsible for all that damage. He's watched 16 Surprise joins us live from the Central Pennsylvania
amazing.
with more tonight.
It's so amazing. I don't even care about turning it towards YouTube.
Julie, a lot of people in Shamokin are upset.
Wait, can I tell you? There's not even a idea right now. When I first saw this,
Today we also learned new information.
I didn't know a thing. The names alone just got me. Like I don't even know what made me click on this shit on YouTube. These people are like from outer space.
Smoking a bowl.
Setting the place on fire. Yellow tape surrounds the Dunkin' Donuts on West Sunbury Street in Shamokin. The popular donut shop is closed until further
And the way they say donuts. It was just everything.
There's a lot of people that's definitely gonna miss it, no doubt about it.
A teenager is charged with starting
It wasn't even
fire
like the whole
inside
story
the
is just
restaurant on
ridiculous.
Saturday night.
But the humans
Shamokin
involved in
police
this,
officer Ray Psycho
it's
says
amazing.
no
It
one
made my
was
day. I don't know
hurt,
about
but
you
the
guys
place
out there in
has
TV land.
extensive
But this made my day.
Psycho
Win
says
some
the
more.
fire was started
Psycho?
inside the women's bathroom.
Oh, that's the
toilet paper dispenser was
name
lit
of
on
the cop.
fire, and within about a minute, the entire place was filled up with smoke.
The mother did explain that she's recently been put on new medication, but as far as for what reason, we're unsure right now.
The 13-year-old
Pyromania?
to setting the fire is currently at a juvenile detention center. Many people who live in Shamokin are upset that Dunkin' Donuts is closed.
Now I have to rely on myself to go to maybe a Turkey Hill or something where I don't like their donuts. I rather the donuts at Dunkin' Donuts. And I'm kind of dealing with it, but I really miss Dunkin' Donuts.
I go there every day. I get a chicken bacon croissant, or I get some coffee, Powerade if I'm dehydrated. I sit there all the time. If I have any legal work that I need to do, I go there. I meet with my attorneys there.
I'm going to miss that place if it don't open up. Yeah, a lot of my friends go in there, get the cold coffee, iced coffee.
Wait, what is this?
People miss their local hangout and hope Dunkin' Donuts reopens soon here in Shamokin.
Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts. I really enjoyed these people.
What are you doing?
I keep reaching for this bottle. We can both share it. It's happening live here on the podcast. I'm done with these people. Everything involved with that, like the sheriff's name or whatever it was, Psycho. I was like, what the? They were just so upset about Dunkin' Donuts. I enjoyed that.
In Shamokin.
I figured that would break up my my bad. I'm all over the place. We're rolling. Thank you.
Wait, did I start it?
I hope so. We better be rolling. Don't even go check, because if you're not, we didn't.
You got up and came back, and my brain was like, "Oh, we're starting."
Now we got that out the way.
Okay.
Can we get into some serious news?
Wait, I just want to say that I found a different story about Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts? Would you?
Donuts. Yours
Why do you
way
always
funnier.
find? Is
I
it?
don't know.
I just happened to come across that video.
I just looked up Dunkin' Donuts.
No,
Damn it.
Who knew? So Dunkin' Donuts can mean so much to a small town.
Shamokin.
Shamokin. That's what it was.
Shamokin.
Like Shamokin. I was like, oh, this is perfect.
So this one just made me laugh. A Miami, like, what is it, a radio fuck? Radio host. So I was right. He's took a picture of the holiday hours of Dunkin' Donuts and posted his watch that says 12:58. They close at 1 p.m. on Christmas Day, mind you.
What a dick.
And he says, pretty fucked up at Dunkin' Donuts to close early. It's 1 p.m. as I'm writing this. Doors locked at 12:55, even though sign says open till 1.
Bro, go see your family, bro. Go where you going, bro.
Then he posted the address of the Dunkin' Donuts. Then he said, let's see how Dunkin' Donuts responds. Ball's in your court now. You guys screwed Miami Radio Beast. Because they closed.
They should never give him coffee again.
See, but everybody fucking roasted him on Twitter.
Good.
And it made me laugh because, I've dealt with issues like this recently. He wrote, America runs on at Dunkin' Donuts, which closes 20 minutes early. Like 8 minutes after one. Like, bro, you're still on that shit? You really mad about some
It's Christmas.
No. You have miserable human. You're one of those people that...
no, but what did you want? Like, free coffee for a year? Like, you wanted... I don't even know. Probably. I don't even want to look at this dude, but... Like,
somebody said, wow, soft and petty. Somebody said, on Christmas Day, really make your own damn coffee. And... Someone said, yo, Zach, no one appreciates customers 2 minutes till close. Be earlier next time. I think this post backfired for you. You reflect so much entitlement over donuts.
That's what just... See, now, these people were, like, just hilarious to me when I saw them. I don't know what it was.
That was hilarious.
That guy's just a dick. But I'm like, wait, what? Why don't... You know it's a service, right? Like, and that's the thing with me.
Like, he's just trying to get people in trouble. Bro, it's Christmas Day.
It's Christmas. That's not going to make you look good. But, like, the thing with me is, I actually would rather do it myself. Dunkin' Donuts is convenient, don't get me wrong. But if you care that much about your coffee...
You would have been there before 5 minutes before they were supposed to close.
You'd make it your fucking self and you wouldn't leave your house. You can't be... Don't be... Why you look like an asshole being mad at Dunkin' Donuts is because you left your house on... Even if it wasn't Christmas. Even if it was a regular day, they just decided on the... Right, they just... decided they was going to close the fucking one on a Tuesday. If you walk in there at 12:58, like, you're an asshole. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I get it.
Happens. But if they close a few minutes early, fuck it.
No, like, yeah, bro.
It's Christmas Day of all days.
Right. You just missed out. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, Miami Beast or whoever you are.
Radio fuck.
That's, what were we... How did we get to Dunkin'... Oh, yeah, no. I forgot.
I'm just moving all over the place.
No, you found... I forgot. I was like, wait, how did we get
to the other Dunkin'?
We had two separate Dunkin' Donuts stories.
We've been... schmoking.
Because we've been schmoking. Schmokerboro Part 2. California, in serious news, California becomes the first state to ban the retail sale of dogs, cats, and rabbits.
In the new year, starting tomorrow.
Now, today, right now, while you're hearing this.
Requiring pet stores only to sell rescue animals, which I think is amazing.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's not, like, whatever you want to get, I don't care. Breeder, rescue, I don't care. Like, pet store, I'm all for it.
Are you speaking professionally now?
Professionally.
Okay. Just want to know.
I mean, I have to.
Nothing else counts.
Dogs are in this. This is...
Sure.
So, like, but I know that, like, puppy stores typically get from puppy mills. Maybe not 100% of the time, but the majority do. The problem with puppy mills is, I mean, it's good for me because poorly bred dogs need a lot of training because they're hyperactive, they're aggressive, they're shy, they're nervous, they're, like, just all the bad behaviors are, like, perpetuated in bad breeders sometimes just because they don't care what they're breeding together. They're just breeding dogs together. They're like, okay,
sure.
You're cute, you're the worst tempered dogs ever, but you're really cute.
Boom.
You guys are having babies. And they're really cute, but they're really shitheads. You know what I mean? So, like, it brings me a lot of money, but it's a pain in the ass because sometimes it's so hard to fix the issue. Like, some dogs don't even belong with the family they're with. Like, it's that serious. Like, if they were in a family with me, they would be fine. But with these type of people, no. That's a bad so it's shit. Anyways. So breeders will still exist, but it will be breeders, not puppy mill breeders. So because if puppy mills can't bang out that many dogs, they're gonna have to breed less and they'll just stop breeding and do something else.
Sure.
So you'll actually have to breed for, like, the love of the breed, which is good because that's where you typically, not always, but typically you get a better quality dog.
So do you think people are going to try to look for a dog? Like, so I feel like that shifts the dog market, like California. Now I think if you want, well, I guess it's going to take a little time for it to take effect. But if you want, like, a full bred or a nice breed of dog, you probably want to get it from California now. No, or
you just have to get it from a breeder, Like
no, sure, but I mean, like, I think the long term effect. So, like, 10 years from now in California, I think it'll be pretty much.
But they probably get, like, I know that there are a lot of breeders in, like, Pennsylvania,
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
So they make them out of state, so it may not actually, it may not really.
For California, it'll be fine.
Right. But I mean, there will be lots less.
Maybe other states will
follow. I'm sure. I hope so, because it's not like it's really not good for like dog. Because all it's doing is just creating more of a problem.
Sure. And when we watch like these documentaries or whatever we see too many chickens in one. Like, well, when we're driving or cross country road trips and we see the 18-wheeler just full of chickens, I'm like, this is actually fucked up. Like, where is this going? Right. So, I mean, don't kill me, animal rights people, but like with chickens but with puppies, it's like, come on, man. Like, a chicken is one thing. Like, you can't squeeze this many puppies into like this is fucked up. So I actually do think it's good and it should be.
It's a step in the right direction.
100%.
For like, and then something else can happen.
Sure.
And something else can happen. But sure, like puppy mills shouldn't exist. There shouldn't be a need for them.
Sure.
Like they shouldn't be able to bang out that many puppies.
That's why I think it's a step in the right direction. Like you actually shouldn't be able to. No. That doesn't make any sense.
You shouldn't be able to mass produce anything.
But especially not like
animals.
Yeah, like no. If for consumption, I get it's not right. It's right. It's still fucked up.
You shouldn't be allowed to do. Right, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
In
like,
any
as far
aspect
as pets, of it, like come on, man. But
it shouldn't. It's just mass producing any animal or human life, any living thing is bad.
Is
like even weed.
All right.
I'm saying though, but like mass producing
that's where I got. Where's my
like chemicals and like that kind of thing. Like even vegetables, like mass producing.
Vegetables have feelings too.
We have to.
Those are podcast facts.
We have to research that first.
All right, I'm rolling. I was gonna grab my gavel, but I grabbed my wine instead since we're gonna go podcast facts.
Gotta research that.
Can we research this right here live on the podcast? Because now I want to know the answer.
The plant thing? No, because we have to watch the podcast.
It's gonna be a lot. Plants are people too. You don't even want to. You don't want to know. See, fucking around the internet, you type in some weird shit, and you're gonna get your answer. Oh my god. How do you even know what's real anymore? And can I have a I'm glad we're going live on the podcast. I typed in plants are people too, and apparently more people
plants
agree.
Are people
yeah, more people agreed than I just expected. Like, so like, I understand, and when I say podcast facts, right, I just mean something I read. It's like some brilliant idiot shit, like something I read, and I'm like 90% sure about, but I just don't remember. I gotta reread it, and I'll refresh my understanding about it, right? So I understand that facts are real. Like facts are very, very important. And even if you're telling a story and you're kidding, it should be based on facts. Like it shouldn't be based on a lie. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I want to be very clear in what I'm about to say, because this isn't like I'm not shooting this off the top of my head.
Okay.
Facts are important. And in life, without facts, we don't have order, we don't have a lot. Right? But as far as statistics, when you start throwing statistics into like emotional intelligence, I think that's fucked up. Like, so when I'm just saying plants are people too,
right,
and then I type that into Google or where, like, that's why I feel like nothing's safe anymore. If I could now find...
No, scroll up. Look at the date on that.
This is what I'm saying. 1989. Like, if I could 2012, like, if I could find something to support my argument that's based off bullshit, plants are not people. Like, if you know, like, that's kind of fucked up. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I say podcast facts and I'm kidding, but like, this is like
everybody can prove their point.
Everybody can prove their point. And that's kind of fucked up. That actually, that's really fucked up.
That's how the world is right now, though.
You could. That's not good.
If you think about everybody winning kind of thing,
right. Everybody's winning. Like if you want to.
Well, I've read it on the internet. Well,
you could be dead. You could be dead wrong. And be like, plenty of people, and then you Google it and like, look, see, before a year after I was born, this study that humans must recognize the plants are people too. What? I don't know. I'm done. That's all I got for today.
No, that's.
Black Mirror was right about this whole thing. Where's the wine?
Wait. So the wrestler, were we supposed to research and then come back to it, or did we discuss the whole thing?
Oh, I guess I'm glad you brought that up also. No, that was it, and I'll go to the exact comment. For those listening, thank you for sticking around, and thank you for subscribing wherever you subscribe.
On YouTube, preferably.
On YouTube. Right. If you listen on the podcast app, I see you. Nobody cares about SoundCloud. Just lost it.
I listen to the podcast app.
We talked about the ref, Alan Maloney. I don't know what's going on with YouTube right now. We talked about the ref, Alan Maloney, who made the 16-year-old wrestler. What's his name? Alex Johnson? I forget his name.
No idea.
Alex Johnson, I believe his name is. Cut his dreads mid-fight, mid-match. I don't know where this fucking thing is.
I have no idea when we talked about it.
So we had someone chime in and say that. Well, first of all, that's the beauty of the comment section. When certain people say certain things a certain way, you already know what's happening, right? So.
Always said a lot.
Oh yeah, they always do. Oh come on, do I have to read all this right now?
Oh my god.
What? Why did we bring this up again? Do I have to go through all this?
No. We don't have to talk about it.
Okay.
I didn't know if we fully talked about it. We had already researched it when we talked about it.
Correct. We pretty much got to the bottom of what happened, and what this person is saying is that
basically
like the rules are rules.
Basically,
like
he's a racist.
I wouldn't even. Yeah, but like
the white girl.
That's what I'm saying. That's
like.
Yeah, that's why I was like, why?
But like, I just wanted to make sure that we talked about how I actually researched that.
No, see, that's why I joke about podcast facts.
Yeah.
But there's certain things that come in.
You either research it or I research it, but we make sure to actually research it. And it may only be the condensed version, but I fucking researched it.
No, but.
And got the important facts.
Right. It's not.
I'm not spending 3 days on anything.
Bandersnatch or whatever that shit is. Like, it's an actual story that happened. And my feelings on it are my feelings, and your feelings are your feelings. So I guess it just is what it is.
And, yeah, that's
all I got to say about that.
But
I'm going to read all this as soon as we shut this podcast off.
Okay. But doesn't your YouTube say to subscribe before you comment?
Absolutely. You should subscribe before you come on YouTube and tell me your feelings.
That's why we're not going to talk about it on the podcast.
we already broke the ice. Maybe we'll get to it next week.
Maybe.
I'll read that last paragraph and we'll see what it is.
Okay.
Beautiful people, I wish you all the best. I bid you all
adieu.
A day you deserve. Ciao for now. Lindsay, thanks for being you, kid.
Anytime.
See you at the same time, same place. Next episode.
See you next time.